Here we go. Bay Area. We got a special guest tonight. MarB, the producer.
What's up with it? What up?
What's happening, man? How you doing?
Shit, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Get back in it. Get back in it.
Feel me, man? And you know what? I'm glad that we
Appreciate it.
was talking about what you was talking about on that post on through IG was um Bay Area artists working together. You know what I mean? It's a big topic at hand. It's always been a topic, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you talk about it real quick for a second.
Yeah, for sure. Shit, it's really about like us working together. Like I feel like shit down south, a lot of down south artists, a lot of shit, even New York artists, um, Detroit artists, like LA even work together to a certain extent, even though they be having their own politics and shit too. But I feel like Atlanta is a perfect example on Atlanta is a perfect example on they got more politics and shit going on than what we have, and shit
Yeah,
they single handedly be like putting that shit aside and making money together. Mainly producers when it comes to like producing beats together, they send each other loops, they work in the same studios. It become a
yeah,
the world is small. I mean, the Bay Area is small, just like Atlanta is small when it comes to the music industry. And I feel like they all work together, and I don't see why we can't. And shit, they damn near got the same type of politics that we got out here.
yeah. And I feel you, man, because I've been screaming that shit for years. You feel me? Like, why can't we all work together, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Make these like what was going on back when Herm Lewis was dropping all them compilations and Master P was doing all those compilations and was literally connecting people from Frisco to Sacramento to the Valley and back and forth. But then all of a sudden, shit just took a halt. You feel me? Like, why?
I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. Like, I don't even like how groups like Three Times Crazy and how all type of groups and places were able to come together. And if you know, they from all over the Bay Area. One even from Sacramento. It's like I don't even feel like shit like that can even happen to like these days because of the politics and the way people think. It's crazy that we had that crab in a bucket mentality for real.
Yeah, yeah. And then for those that don't know who you are, bro, like I like introduce yourself a little bit, bro. I just and then this is just because we do this, just because we assume everybody knows who we are. You feel me? Like, but what who you are and what have you done, bro? Let us know.
Okay. I'm a producer first off. I used to be a rapper. But I'm a producer. My name is MarB, the producer. I'm from Sunnydale,
Yep.
a project in San Francisco, California. Well, I'm from San Francisco, California, Visitation Valley, Sunnydale projects.
Yep.
What I've done, um, I don't want to toot my own horn, but we really started this wave of how people are making beats nowadays in the Bay. I don't get credit for it, but I don't need
Right.
credit for it, to be honest with you. I don't really need credit for it. I know what I created. I know what I started. I know what
Yeah.
me and my homie Chris started. Me and Chris on the beat started. We started a group called Division, which created a lot of beats around in the Bay Area and San Francisco area, working with different artists from Yates, Yada, Ke, Drew Bees, like AB Millie, countless artists. Like we
Yeah.
started a lot of shit. Like and it evolved to what Bay Area music is today. So I'm not gonna say what Bay Area music is today is what we started, because
Right.
there's pioneers like um, Rick Rock, there's pioneers Mechanics, there's pioneers,
Yeah.
there's there's countless motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I like to look at like Messi Marv as one of my biggest inspirations. The style of beats and shit he used to choose, the smooth mob shit he used to choose, and shit like that. So that's where a lot of my train of thoughts and stuff be coming from. So
Hell yeah. Dope, man. That's a dope. dope introduction. I'm feeling it, bro. I've always felt the music that you put out, bro, and then I'm glad that we finally got the link up and shit. You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming. I myself want to see that happen, bro, and that's the reason why I reached out and was like, let's go live right now because we're in 2024. You feel me? There shouldn't be no means of restrictions or delays or anything, but like we going live right now and it's on this mobile. You feel me? Like it's like immediate. So why can't us artists, whether it be rappers, producers, or whatever, network and co-produce something dope, bro, where it's gonna be like everyone's names on it nowadays, even online. When you upload shit, you can tag people and add people for their credentials. You feel me? So like they can start getting paid or collect royalties off this, and that. And we can all kind of eat, if that makes any sense. I'm
It
just
makes a
amazed.
lot of sense.
Hell yeah, I'm just amazed why it just it doesn't hasn't happened yet. Like, what does it need? You know what I mean?
Shit. To go back to kind of what you was gonna say is like my shield, bro. Like I'm like you hit me up and being like, let's jump on the thing. I probably would have procrastinated a year ago, bro. I probably would have
Yeah,
been like, let's meet Tuesday, and
yeah,
never intended on doing anything. But it's my shield because it's my shield because it's hella hard to find good people in the Bay, bro. Like,
yeah,
and it's hella hard. So like my procrastination from trying to shield myself from from that type of shit. But this year, I told myself I'm gonna get out there. You see me, I'm trying to do more content. I'm trying to get out there, put my face out there a little bit more. Being that I do have this catalog of work that most people don't even know that's me. You know what I mean? So I
yeah.
wanted to put a face to it. I also want
Yep.
to create more content like that's super easy to me that may be complicated to others. But like I said, bro, like this year I'm coming on my shell and trying to be different, and I'm trying to open it up to show that like, hey, if I could do this, you could do this too. Far as people in the Bay Area, like, because I know if I'm one of the ones that's in this shit and more shielded off and not wanting to work with motherfuckers and not wanting to excuse my language, not wanting to
Yeah,
work with people and not wanting to do this. It's not because I'm hating or anything. It's just me not wanting to deal with the weird ass shit that be coming with it. You know what I mean? People taking
yeah,
stuff, walking away with it, and stealing, and it's just like that crab in a bucket mentality. And when you do open up, sorry, I'm talking so much, but when you
no, it's
do
good.
open up, like weird shit comes. So people, you know how people take advantage of motherfuckers that's kind hearted
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and trying to be genuine and shit like that. It's hard to find genuine people. So
Well,
yeah,
you you're right, man, and you know what? That's a challenge, bro. But I think if we can overcome that and pass that, bro, we'll be able to see a lot more. How can I say this? A lot more creativity occur because, like I was talking to my boy Raphael, 87 baby, and he's dropped a few tracks lately, and man, they've been going like very creative and shit. It's just that he doesn't have the right productions in hand, right? He's using different type of beats or whatever, but bruh, like let's just say for instance, if he would have connected with you or another producer, and they just connect on the strength of how it used to be. It was never really about that money shit because Kuna and Herm and all of them, they didn't collect anything immediate, right? They both
facts.
made, yeah, they both made an agreement, shook hands on it old school ways, and said, "Hey, if this shit pops, it pops." And then guess what happened? This shit popped, and then they started feeding each other off of that shit, right? And then they started collecting other shit from happening and doing this. It was just interesting seeing that, and now till this day, we saw what happened, we saw what they did, but no one wants to do what they did. If that
Yeah,
makes
we
sense.
got we in the Bay. We got a funny ass way of doing shit. We like to buzz down zero. Like we like
Yeah,
to we like to buzz down and cut the pie up when there's nothing there and before
yeah,
it even get there, and then it throws off the creativity. It throws off all of that shit to where it's like we got the paperwork done. We did all of this, and but we didn't even think about the product. You know what I mean?
right.
All of that fucked up the product. Like it took us away from the creative vibe that we initially started on. And a lot of the times that happen just be like I said, the crab in the bucket mentality. Everybody always feeling like somebody is getting over, or they don't want somebody to get over, so they gonna shield themselves. When
Yeah,
you could do good business, you could put put product first and still do good business. And we got to figure that out. We got to figure it out as just like ATL, just like Atlanta. I mean ATL, just like Los Angeles, just like Detroit, just like New York. I,
yeah,
I literally seen these motherfuckers in Atlanta go in the studio and not worry about split sheets, not worry about nothing, and do 15 beats in one day and don't even think about it, and send those beats to Future, send those beats to whoever the new hottest person over there, and maybe one or two of them make the album. Now you got three people that made that got a placement on a Future album or a Ti album or something like that. Just imagine
yeah,
we got superstar Mr. Fab out here that's willing to work, bro. That's big, bro. Willing to work. He writing songs for platinum artists and shit like that. And it's easy for us to, to just go. He invite people to come to the studio. So imagine if 4 or 5 producers from the Bay go to a Mr. Fast session where he writing songs and he has the tools to be able to come with 5 beats from 5 unknown producers that's talented as fuck in the Bay. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, you know what that could do for us, bro? But we
Hell
can't get 5 people in one room without thinking about the money first. And
yeah.
that'd be the problem. That'd be the problem.
You
Like,
you think it'll be easier if because nowadays times is a little different, bro. And a lot of people kind of set back on what they're thinking and think that, oh, I don't think that's gonna work for me, but they don't take that extra jump to try to reach out. You feel me? You think that if a lot more of us artists or producers reached out and been like, just like if people see you speaking down and say, oh, okay, MarB actually wants to, wants to network and all, and they've reached out, and then y'all can connect and discuss shit. I mean, that's a start right there. You feel me? I think that's important because I'm not sure what cats do nowadays. They don't be reaching out.
facts, because they're afraid of that. They're afraid of looking vulnerable. I
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, this year I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm speaking from what I used to be like, so I can't. Well, I can speak from a lot of people's standpoint, but from myself, that's being vulnerable too. Like, I never wanted to be one of those dudes like that reached out and didn't get a response or get left on red, and then
yeah,
something pop off later on down the line and they throw that shit in your face. And
right.
that's the type of shit Bay Area people do, and is weak as fuck. And like I said, I'm like, me getting ghosted or me getting left on red or something. That's not even, you know what I mean. At least I tried to reach out. That's how I'm looking at it from now on.
Yeah, yeah, man. And what I start doing is, man, I try to follow. They follow back. I try to hit that voice. Uh, I don't know, that telephone call on the IG and reach
Yeah,
out to cats because some of these cats don't even know how to use IG. Feel me?
facts.
And it's that's facts right there. They'd be like, oh shit, I can make a phone call out this shit. And then when you connect with others, bro, it'll be an interesting start point for real because just like how I network with you wasn't expecting that at all. Like I was just like, hey, let's talk about it. And you're like, what? Huh? And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
but you
facts,
just
facts,
dropped.
facts.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about that shit. You know what I mean? Instant, bro.
yeah.
Uh, so I would love to see that more, and I'm willing. This is Lex from the Compass, bro, and I'm willing to open up shit and the floodgates, and let's see, man. Let's work. Let's see what we can come up with, bro. Like I'm one of the biggest hugest pushers out here in the Bay Area, bro. Besides everyone else and what everyone else thinks about the compass, it's just that we're here to support. So if we can get shit cracking, let's get shit cracking, bro. I'm willing to accept everyone's DMs. I'm willing to accept everyone's phone calls. You feel me? I put that cell phone in um, that IG, informational shit on the page and shit, bro. But people know if you reach out to me, you're gonna get a response ASAP. So just like I'll hit you up. So I'm willing to open up the floodgates, bro. And if you're willing to do the same thing, let's network, bro. And then, like I said, I reached out because I love what you was talking about, bro. And if we can make something work, who knows, bro? Maybe we can come up with some dope ass shit.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to do it like a event. I'm trying to find a location right now to where like-minded people like what I was talking about, because I got an overwhelming response from it. People was reaching out, people was DMing me and everything. So people that I never thought that would be on that shit, and a lot of people are like unknown, but I'm willing to work with anybody because a name is a name. If you ain't, you know what I mean. You could be the most talented motherfucker, just ain't
Yeah,
got the chance. So I'm willing to work with anybody. So right now, what I'm thinking about doing is probably doing like a mixer at the studio or finding a location where multiple studios are and vibe out one day. So that's probably going
that'd
to
be
be
dope.
coming within the next month or so. That I'm trying to line that up right now. Um, and then
All right.
like having publications like Compass, having like even Thizzler hit me, even who NorCal next up hit me. So having y'all there, bro,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Having y'all there and putting the
be dope
spotlight on you, it'll be crazy. So like, and I'm gonna try to pull Fab
with it.
into it and everything too. That'd be crazy, bro. To have an event like that, bring the Bay together type shit, and
Yeah,
like a networking mixer would be crazy. And having the studio accessible, having studios accessible to where we can just get right to work and fuck just talking. You know what I mean? And that'd be dope. So I'm looking for that. If you know,
I'm
if
with that.
anybody know of a spot that has multiple studios together that we can rent out, I'm willing to put the money up.
Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to take too much of the time right tonight. I also got another interview tonight with Ad Capone and shit, bro. Another OG of ours, bro. But but I just wanted to get that conversation started, bro. I have actually a lot of locations, but I'm gonna hit you on the DM and see if we can put something together. You know what I mean? I also know JMO, and then that little area that they produce at in the city, they got hella studio areas out there, bro.
Yeah, but one of my studios, I actually almost seen Jamo today. I think he was at the studio today. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I got a room in the building. I was trying to get the one in JMO building too, but DEO is over there, so I can always utilize his studio as well. But I like I said, I'm
Okay.
always here, bro. If you ever need me, bro, hit me.
For sure, for surely, man. Well, hey, man, hey, MarB, pleasure for connecting with you, bro, for real. And let's stay in touch, bro. Let's make that shit happen. Keep me in line,
Most definitely, most definitely. I'm gonna hit you.
for sure. Right on.